Hi kids, I'm Homie the Clown, and today we're gonna do some very exciting stuff for you. Just you wait. I'm not Homie the Clown, I'm Tyler Holgate. I repeated the same joke that I did in another video of mine that you probably would have seen. So that was something I said to my siblings one time during our childhood when we played games with one another and we imitated all these different characters. I was Homie the Clown. Something I saw in some cartoon. I believe the cartoon was Darkwing Duck. If you may have heard of it, it was a cartoon in the early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. It was back in the day anyhow. And I think it was might have been from that cartoon. I'm not so sure. But I was a huge fan of that show when I was little growing up. Power Rangers was another one, and that was another hit show for kids back then. And anyhow, I'm gonna continue. This is part 2 of the different colors of the nakshatras. Now, by the way, I should begin by saying I'm Tyler Holgate, and this is my YouTube channel, Scorpio Oxman. That's what my spirit animal sign is. My personal spirit animal sign in my primal astrology. Primal astrology is the combination of the Chinese astrology and the sidereal astrology, or you could also call it Austerian astrology, which is the most advanced version of that. Austerian astrology, by the way, which is Austerian astrology, which was brought to light by Jade Saul Luna, and he's the author of this book, Austerian Astrology: The Lost System of Alexander the Great, Volume 1. And this book, it's one of my faves, that's for sure. And definitely the insight of this, what you get, it really brings a lot to light in the history, especially the history of astrology, how the ancient Egyptians, the Babylonians, and the Hindus who still follow it today. And it's kind of something that, in recent years, they've been trying to get it to light in the Western, for Westerners in the Western culture, for us to follow the same astrology system that the ancients did. Theoretically, we should adopt that trait, really. But anyhow, I just wanted to, so we last left off, it's been a while since it's been busy around here for me, but I wanted to continue where we left off. So, the number 3 star Krittika, that's the number 3 nakshatra by the name of Krittika. That's the Hindu name. Vesta is the Greek name. So basically, I made a list here of basically the Hindu names and the Greek names of each of the stars. I'm going to go ahead and call them by their Greek names, because basically I'm referencing to Jade Saul Luna's book, or his description of the original Greek format or Greek system of Austerian astrology. I'll just go by the Greek names, and but I'll definitely list off the Hindu names along with them at the bottom of the video here for you to follow along, because I know that most people, Vedic astrologers, they're mostly familiar with the Hindu names and probably not as much with the Greek names, but I'll go by with the Greek names for now. And anyhow, I did up a chart here. I did up a chart listing off the different colors of them. Now, I want to just mention that the different colors of the nakshatras are based on, just a reminder that the different colors of the nakshatras are based on the different planets that rule them, okay? Now, I want to just remind, as I did in my earlier videos, that each of our So each of our 7 chakras, from the root to the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. So each of them are a different color, and that's because each of the different colors are the different color of the planet. So for example, the root chakra, which is red, is ruled